Twitch. I know all of you are anxiously waiting. Anxiously waiting. Oh, it says I'm streaming anxiously waiting. That's not right. Oh, it says I'm streaming anxiously. That's not right at all. Let me try updating it. Is that better? Let me refresh it. There we go. Some casual Noita. Alright, this should be fun. I'm just gonna be playing some Noita, no big deal. Just some casual Noita. Let me just put on my Discord that we are live. At everyone, we are live. Had a bit of trouble with the picking up audio from the game. Oh, hey Hedgehog. Thanks, Hedgehog. It's always nice to get some support from a real streamer, I suppose. Alright, we're just going to be doing a new game. Good luck in class. So, for those of you who don't know, Noita is a game where you're this little person right here. They're called a Noita, which is like Finnish for witch, I think. It's always nice to see you too, Mr. Sir. And the goal of the game is to get to the bottom of this cave. Sounds easy enough, right? There's a lot of stuff going on in this game. So as you can see, I can shoot out a wand. And I've got another wand right here, but I'm not going to shoot it. You can see what spells the wands have right here. We got Sparkle Bolt in this one. So that one just deals damage. And this one's got bombs in it. You can see this one's got a limited amount of uses. It's only got 3 uses. But as you can see, it will summon a bomb. I can kick this minecart. Fun fact, wherever you're looking with the mouse is where the thing you're kicking gets sent to. Not a lot of people know that. So we're just going to go down the cave, and we're going to just explore. It's not going to be any big deal. I'm not going to be like super try-harding this. This is a pretty fun game, and it can get pretty weird at times. Yeah, Mr. Sir. I think you've played this game before, haven't you? It's been a while. So if I shoot that, yep, it explodes. And you can see that guy drop 2 gold. That's because he died to environmental damage instead of straight damage from my wand. Is all the audio okay? Is it too loud? If it is, just say so. We got a little dude down here. You can see he was covered in oil there. Yeah, this guy, you can see from the little droplet above him, he's covered in oil. That makes him more slippery. Here, if I can walk into the oil, you can see it makes me slippery and more flammable. So I can slide my way around without actually moving. Like, if I do this, yeah, I'm not touching anything right now. I just kind of slide my way forward. This guy will throw dynamite at you. And so the goal of the game is to get all the way to the bottom of the cavern. But of course, as with any good game, it gets harder the further you get. Okay, that's fine, Claude. Maybe try refreshing it? Oh, I don't know. It says everything's being sent out okay on my end. It looks like Mr. Sir's getting it okay, so it might be a problem on your end, unfortunately. Here, let me give Claude some help. That should... I don't know. That's the best I can do, unfortunately. Don't go thinking I'm some sort of god at streaming. I've only ever streamed once before, and it was at like 1 a.m. So normally, what you want to do, you can see we got like brickwork here. That signifies the end of this particular level. But I'm not actually, and there's a portal down there that you can't see it. But I'm not actually gonna head down yet because we got stuff to do up here still. So we got some poison here. Normally it would be pretty bad to walk in that. You can see I'm taking damage from it, but you can do a little basic alchemy by just throwing water at it, and then we'll turn it into regular water. You always start with a water bottle. So if you left click, you'll shoot out a spray. If you right click, you'll throw the bottle itself. So over here, this is the most overpowered item in the game right here. This tablet. There's like lore or something there. I wouldn't worry about that too much. But I'll show you what's important about this game, about this tablet later. All right. Oh no, we have an impassable lava pool. What am I gonna do? I got a levitation meter right here. When it runs out, you can't levitate anymore, and I'll fall right smack into that lava. Except, just kidding. I'm a genius, and I threw water on it, which turned into rock. Alright, good luck, Claude. And then I can just sit there and refill my levitation meter. And I can throw a little bit more water down, just to make sure it's safe. Isn't that cool? You can turn the lava to rock with water. This is my... I'm not gonna jump in the lava. I'm not an idiot. Trust me, I'll die some other way. You'll get your just desserts. This is pretty new, actually. This didn't used to be in the game. It used to be that this cliff just ended, and there was a big old gap that you'd have to fly over. But they added this bridge recently, which is pretty cool. But don't go thinking it's too safe. You can break it pretty easily. But the reason we're coming over here and not going down is because if we go up here... Oh, what's this? A secret. The orb room. So we got another tablet here. Always nice to have. There's like lore or something on it. But if you pick up this orb, you can see my max health increased. So instead of 100 health, I have 125 now. So I'm just going to refill my water here. Everything's all hunky-dory now. Oh, I'm sorry, Claude. Is it screaming? It seems to be screaming for Mr. Sir. I'm not sure. That's a shame. Oh dear. So everything is not hunky-dory because the game is not happy I took that orb and it summoned a rather hard enemy over here. But don't worry, we've got the most overpowered item in the game. So I go up here, and I get within... Oh god, I'm frozen. That was not intentional. If I go, and I go like that! Bam! I killed one of them with just this tablet because it's a physics object and it deals damage to things. Top 10 moments taken Top 10... Oh, good, Claude, you're in. Top 10 pictures taken moments before disaster. Alright, so you can see I've got 4 wand slots here. This might be the last time we see it this run, because the stupid tentacle monster is about to kill me. Dodge! Oh, you can see you die really quickly in this game. Looks like we're fighting this guy the old-fashioned way. I'm gonna have to slowly whittle him down with my wand, which is sad, but as long as I keep my distance, it shouldn't be too hard. Tablets are OP, but you have to know what you're doing with them. And unfortunately, I'm out. If I manage to kill this guy, I'll get a good amount of gold, but it's like 2 more hits and I'm dead. Oh, I probably just broke the bridge. Yep. Oh no, the gold! The gold! Ah, got it. Let's see. He's dropping slime. Makes you immune to fire, but makes moving around more difficult. Forgive me for my slight stuttering. This is my first real stream. I'm glad you got in here, Claude. And it's good to hear you're having no issues, madam. You can see my tablets are over here. You can keep reusing them. Unless one of the enemies you go in against has some sort of destructive ability to the environment. They are considered part of the environment. So you can, if you throw it right, it will, if it hits anything on its way down, it deals damage to them because there's falling damage in this game. But not in the way you'd expect. Your character doesn't take falling damage. It's if things fall on you, you take damage. Just get the telekinesis perk. Just get the telekinesis perk. Lol. I just got that in a casual run yesterday and it was awesome. You could like pick up random junk with it. But I do not have it right now. So what Claude's talking about is each time you go down a level, you go into a holy mountain, which gives you the options to buy wands with your gold. It refills your health, refills any spells you expanded. So as you remember, the bombs only had a limited amount of uses. But when you go into the holy mountain, there's an item there that will refill it for you, so you can keep using it. So you only get 3 uses per level, but you can get multiple uses out of it. So I could go the long way around, try to find my way down, but I think I'd rather just blow my way down. Just use rock OP. I agree. Alright, and there we go. This is the portal down. Well, we're not going to head down just yet. I want to do a little bit more exploring. We still got a little bit of health to play with. And we haven't found any new wands. Oh, you see that? There's something up here. What is that? It looks like a wand. Yep, that's a wand right there. So we're actually going to walk back around. There's quite a bit of walking in this game. I hope y'all like walking, because that's what we're going to be doing. It's a broken wand. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen this before. I don't know what this does. Let's use it. Oh, you just throw it. Oh, God! Whoa! That's new. All the mic quality audio okay, everyone? I hope so. If it is, I'm sure. If it's not, I'm sure Madam would have told me. Got some basic zombie here. Everything, all the names for stuff is like in Finnish. If you open there's somewhere you can see the name of the creatures. I think it's under like, I can't remember. It's somewhere. There's like a bestiary somewhere. but it's everything's in Finnish. Like Noita is, I think it's Finnish. New item, it can hurt you. Be careful. Okay. Well, that's not too new. There's a lot of items in this game that can hurt you. So you can see this little thing right here. It's got like a gravitational pull to it. You can see my wands are, yeah, you see how stuff's being attracted to it, including my wand energy, this enemy. I can't tell. Yeah, you see how the wand is. You okay there, bud? You can see how like random stuff's being attracted to it. Oh, you gotta be careful. That guy shoots acid, but he's in water, so it should be safe because the water will absorb the acid for me. If this thing was in the way, I could kill it. It's okay. This time we. Uh-oh. All right, I'm not sticking around for this. Goodbye. Yeah, it teleports you into the holy mountain. This brickwork stuff is pretty indestructible for now, but there is stuff that you can pick up to destroy the brickworks. Although I wouldn't recommend it. I'm not a coward, I'm just not a fool. I was at 40 health, and that's one of the harder enemies. Oh, okay, it's in the bestiary is in progress. So as you can see, we got stuff for sale here. This one's on 50% off, which is always nice. Ooh, laser drill. So I've got 311 gold to play with. If we go a little bit further, you can see we got 3 perk options here. So repelling cape, this makes it so stains wear off faster. So as you can see, it slowly wears off from me just walking around. But if I pick this up, it would go faster. This one just makes it so I critical hit more. And this is one of the best ones in the game, perk lottery. It makes it so whenever you pick up a perk, there's a 50% chance that the other one won't disappear. So normally, you'd only be able to have 1 perk per temple as you go down. But with this, alright, well I got unlucky, but there's a 50% chance the other ones would have stuck around, and I could have been able to use those. I'm actually going to throw away this wand. I want the additional slot. Oh wow, it's just random, huh? And that seems dangerous. But I'm actually going to buy this one because it's got something called Luminescent Drill, which is a great... You can like tunnel through things with it. All those the wand itself kind of sucks. You can see it's got, you can see the recharge over here. You can see it made a little tiny hole right here. Yeah, it does roll. When you pick up perk lottery, it will roll immediately. So when you pick up perk lottery, there's a 50% chance that the other items would have stuck around. As you can see, I can destroy the temple just a tiny little bit. If you get a better wand, you can get it so this luminescent hero is just firing constantly, and you can tunnel through anything. Here. Well, actually, what's happening is because these are on a timer, it's going to cast the next spell, and then the next spell. So if this was just a regular luminescent hero, it'd just go like, pew, in a very short range. But because they're all on a timer, what's happening is this one's casting luminescent hero, which is then casting luminescent hero, which is then casting luminescent hero. So I get one really long beam if I have the wand energy, the wand mana, as you can see. But that's not a great fighting tool because it tends to take a while to recharge and it doesn't do all that much damage. And this wand kind of sucks as well. What if I replace these? What happens here? You can see it was pretty thick there for a second, but I think I'll just hold on to this as it is now. I can, as you can see, I can rearrange the spells when I'm in the Holy Temple, but you can't do it when you're in the biomes themselves, like the next biome. Unless you have a specific perk that lets you, which I don't. The only one I have now is a perk that helps me get other perks. Let's see how many viewers we have. Let's take a moment. Take a gander. Forgive me for a second as I check if I have any viewers at all. It's nice to have you guys here. It's always fun to check each other out. Check out what we're doing. I got a 1 viewer. It's probably Claude. How you doing, Claude? It's alright. I'm not too worried about that. It is like 1 in the morning on a Monday, so I'm not all that surprised. I don't have a lot of people. This is just a convenient time for me to stream right now. You can see that guy was spitting out poison like there's no tomorrow. He's pretty annoying if you don't know what you're doing. I might try to stream at, like, I'm watching in the background. That's good. And again, there's no real pressure. It's not like I'm getting any money from this. I just thought it might be fun. Obviously, it would be better if I streamed at, afternoon times. And I might. It just... This is the best time for me not to mess with other people in my house, because they tend to be doing other stuff right now. Oh, this is new, right? You see this? Oh, hold on, let me take care of this guy first. You can see I can hide in the water here because his bullets are liquid-based, so they don't go through the water very well. You can see all the poison that fell into the water just got turned into regular water. That's alchemy, baby! That's how alchemy works. Alright, check this out. You can shoot the chains, and then BAM! Drop the rocks. If there was anything underneath it, they'd probably die, hopefully. Watching this while you eat lunch? What are you having? Is it a sandwich? This is a poison barrel. I'm gonna kick it over here. Hopefully I'll be able to kill some of these fireflies with it. Come on! Ah, those guys bleed lava, which is pretty odd. You gotta be careful. Enemies can also set off explosive barrels. And if you're not careful, like if I was standing next to that and they shot at me, it probably would have killed me. Oh, so you see there, we got a new interaction. You see when my water bottle... Oh, this guy throws bombs at you. Alright, as I was saying, when my water bottle, which had a little bit of poison in it, touched the lava, instead of making rock, it made toxic rock, which hurts you when you touch it. Alright, so I'm going to use that to blow my way through. You can see there's a little bit of gold on the ground here. It was in the mountain, and then when I blew it up, I can now fall into the poison and die. There we go. Like I said, the water bottle, all important. But yeah, I can pick up this gold that's just on the ground here. It's not too much, but you can get a decent amount through there. You can see I just cut through the wood there with my luminescent drill, but unfortunately, it's not a very powerful drill, so it would take a while. So I'm just gonna blow my way through to get to that wand down there. I tend to find that blowing my stuff up is the simplest way to solve my problems. Rock is OP. My screen froze again. It is pizza. Pizza, delicious. An unstable crystal. This one can be a give or take type of scenario. Alright, check it. We set a trap. Let's lure the fireflies over here. Yep, when you shoot it, it explodes. So what I'm gonna do is... Oh, I kind of screwed it up. It's kind of hard to set up traps in this game. Come on, come on! Ah! They were too far away. But, yeah, you can get some crazy stuff going if you know what you're doing. Like, if you arrange the wands correctly, you can get it so you can just destroy anything that comes near you. So pizza is just a sandwich without another piece of bread. Madam out here spitting the harsh facts. We all know it, but you didn't have to say it. These little guys, there's a lot of these guys around. There might be a mother. If there's a mother, we might be in trouble because they tend to be annoying to deal with. It's rather sad. We haven't found a new battle wand yet. All we found is the luminescent hero wand and this weird unstable crystal one. I've never been very good at using the unstable crystals. Oh, yep, there it is, the mother. Just as I predicted. I'm gonna try to blow it up with the unstable crystal. No! It body blocked! Come on, if I... No, I screwed up the crystal again. Oh god, I'm getting overwhelmed here. I blew myself up! The dual cast with chainsaw build. And there you go, game over. Just like that. It's so easy to die in this game. It's so easy. That's devs intentionally left it in. There's a lot of crazy stuff you can do with the chainsaw because it costs 0 mana. So if you get a wand with always cast on it, which is like a modifier, always cast a specific spell in conjunction with the other spell in it, because chainsaws cost 0 mana, you can just spit it out infinitely. But yeah, we're dead. It happens. I've played this game 246 times, and I've won twice. So that goes to show either how good I am, or how hard the game is. Gotta go eat, enjoy. I'll still be here probably. So, before we go into the cave, let's take a look around. So, you can see this cliff, it does have a top. You can get over it if you know what you're doing, or you have the right wands. But let's go to the right. Let's see what's to the right. I hope you're ready for some walking, because we're gonna be walking a little bit. The terrain is randomly generated, so you get these like weird circles here. I don't think they do anything. Actually, if you like shoot these mushrooms, you can like break the base of the mushrooms, and then you can like shoot out this liquid, this like fungal liquid. What's it called? You can see what the material that my cursor is hovering over up here. So you can see it's ground, soil, fungus. The liquid doesn't stick around though. It's like if you can eat the mushroom, right? Yeah, and then you go on like an LSD trip. Oh, cause ingested. Yeah, this is a fairly new thing where you have a stomach now and like sickness. It used to be you could just drink an entire lake of water and be perfectly fine, which was interesting. Oh, we've run into the tree. There's a big old tree in the way. But this is a bit easier to traverse than the cliff. If you do it right, you can get all the way up there. Yep! I got a wiggling egg. I wonder what's in it. Let's find out. It's a worm. There's a worm in it. There it goes. You can see it just tunneled right through the tree. I wonder if the mother is going to be upset that I just ruined that nest. Probably not. Oh, I can't get any higher though. Not without some sort of wand. Look at all this worm blood. You can just go into the worm blood. It doesn't do anything. You can drink it if you want. Uh-oh. Yep. I think the mothers are upset. Oh, whoa! Did you see that? That didn't look right. Just slide my all. Oh, Jesus. We're so screwed. There you go, dead. That's what happens when you kick the eggs, kids. Don't kick a bird's eggs. Because acid-shooting monsters will appear and kill you. Drink water until you are 200% stomach and cover yourself in ambrosia. I haven't done that. If I find any ambrosia, I will do that for you, Claude. Yeah, that's what happens when you kick the egg. So, there's ways to get over there, but we don't have it yet. There's ways to get through the tree, but we don't have it yet. So we're just gonna go into the cave. You always gotta shoot the lamps when you come in here. It's good luck. Then you gotta kick the minecart. This really is good luck. Oh, we're riding! Oh, baby! Entering with style. We got a chest right here. Is it a mimic? Nope. Good amount of gold. Yeah, the chest's a random spawn, so we got lucky there. Really lucky. What do we got here? A blood flask. So, as the name suggests, it is a flask full of blood. If I spray it, blood comes out. Enjoy. Useful if I have the vampire perk, but I don't. So I hope you guys like the look of this first cavern, because we're going to probably be seeing it a lot. This game is difficult, but there's a lot of cool stuff in it, if you know what you're doing. Which, I've been saying a lot, but it truly is the caveat to this game. If you know what you're doing, you can do a lot. There you go. Oh, there's a wand over here. You can see we got an oxygen meter up here, but I can refill it by hovering up here in this tiny little area. Alright. This spell's got fireball in it. It casts a fireball, as you would suspect. Of course it has triple... Yeah. It does a little explosion, destroys a little bit of the environment. Of course, some materials are harder than others. Like if I spray it right here, it destroys the dirt pretty easily, but the rocket has a bit more trouble getting through. Oh, look at that. Lucky us, right there. Plus 25 max health. I'm just gonna bomb my way down. No screwing around. Bam. You gotta be careful. Your own bombs can hurt you. So it's like, if you get up top, there's like pyramids and giant lakes, like along the top of the game. There's like heaven and hell. There's all sorts of, there's like a desert and a tundra and parallel dimensions. If you ever played this game, I've never been to a parallel dimension. I have been to the gold room. What do we got here? Let's compare them. Oh, it's got the acid guy again. There you go, easy enough. You can see the acid just eats right through the floor. Oh, it hits these little scrubs down here. Just make Draught of Midas, lol. What are you, a noob? Not like it's almost impossible to do something. No, it's fine. It's just the recipe for it changes every single game. And the only way to find it out is through a third-party editor. But yeah, I'll just combine random ingredients, some of which you can't actually get in the base game until I get the Draught of Midas. Ow! It should be easy enough. What is that, Acceleratium? Oh, Acceleratium! Oh, we gotta get it. Oh, when you get Acceleratium, you shamove. Watch. Alright, you ready for this? Pick up Acceleratium. Get into a nice open area. Oh, careful not to... Yep. You gotta be careful. This guy will throw explosives at you if he hits this when I'm standing right next to it. You'll get to see that game over screen again. Watch this. You ready to watch me schmoove? Grab the most overpowered item in the game. Alright. I don't even need this spray water on this lava. I'm just gonna schmoove my way over. Easiest thing I've ever done in my life. Oh, I'm moving. Look at this. It only goes down... It goes down pretty slowly when you're walking, but it goes down quickly when you're flying. You know, bam. Easy orb. The first time you find those orbs, you can see it says a familiar orb. The first time you find it, it unlocks a new spell for you. But I'm not worried about that right now. I've already found most of the orbs, not all of them. Here, let's just... For posterity's sake. There we go, bam. Oh, is it breaking the bridge that summons the mini-boss? It might be. It's not always this particular enemy. Sometimes it's like a lava god. Alright. I'm not even going to bother fighting that guy. I'm just going to accelerate him. And then I'm going to get frozen. Die. Okay. Okay, I got to kill these two guys first. I was planning on just moving right past them, but their freezing ability is beyond my comprehension. Alright, pick up the gold. I'm not gonna fight the mini-boss, I'm just out of here. Later, nerd! Don't even bother fighting them. It doesn't actually unlock the spell, it just gives it to you for free. Oh, okay. And we're gone. I love the acceleratium. You're just so fast! As everybody knows, fast is... grass. I don't know. I was trying to rhyme it with good, but that's not a word that rhymes. Oh, gotta be careful with that guy. He'll shoot fireballs at you. If I can get him to wander down here, he'll die to the water. He gets elemental damage. But I gotta get him to jump after me. Come on! Come on! He gives a lot of gold. Oh god! The mini-boss followed me. Alright, I'm out. Later, nerd. They can't follow you through here unless they have tunneling capability, like a worm. You can see that restored my health and gave me all my wand charges back. Alright, so instead of being able to buy wands, we can buy spells here, which is always nice. Sea of Water, Circle of Displacement, Electric Torch. Never buy Electric Torch unless you have Electric Immunity. Trust me on that one. I'm gonna buy Sea of Water, just to mix it up. Watch this. You all ready? Bam! Water. It's probably gonna be water over here, right? Just a little. Just a little. But there's probably a ton of water down in the cavern now. Let's see. More blood. Fire immunity. Boomerang spells. I don't like any of these too much, so I'm gonna re-roll this for 200. As you can see, it doubled in price. It doubles every time. Extra HP. Trick blood money. Electric immunity. I'm gonna go with trick blood money. Blood money is dropped when death is an accident. I think blood money restores health for you and gives you money, which any sort of health regeneration in this game is super powerful, because normally the only way to regen health is to get to the next area. So getting health from money is a huge deal. How does this compare? This seems pretty similar. As you can see, this spell is different. It bounces. It bounce. Ouch. Uh-oh. This is when the game really starts to get complicated, when you're dealing with multiple threats at once. Like, I gotta deal with the poison and these little flying guys. I think they're called Luki. That might be wrong. But it's like, the main problem with this game, it's not the problem, but like the main challenge with this game is when you get overwhelmed with many enemies. You're like, you're killing them faster, as fast as you can, but they're respawning faster than you can deal with. You can see how that gold nugget was blinking? That means it was about to disappear. They only last a certain amount of time. Alright, let's see what we got down here. Yeah, as you go down, the enemies get harder. You start seeing new enemies. Oh wow, look at this. We got a shop in the middle of the cavern. You don't see that too often. You see how exorbitantly expensive this is. Like, look at this. That's I have $300 and I can't actually afford any of this junk. Not that it's any particularly good, though this might be fun. Oh, we got a boss. We got a mini boss. I'm gonna deal with it. Most overpowered item in the game. Easy peasy. You can see it drop blood money, which, let's see if it heals me when I pick it up. It does, just a little. You see that? That's how you deal with bosses in this game. You throw tablets at them. Glad I did, because every time you shoot... Oh, hold on, I gotta concentrate. Some of the mini bosses, when you shoot them, they spawn little nukes. You know, the little guys, which you gotta deal with. But if you just one-shot them with the tablet, they don't really spawn any. Look at this! What is this? Garbage. I missed! Oh my god, look at how many there are! Ah! This is what I'm talking about with getting overwhelmed. I'm out. Did you see how many of them there were? There were like 40. I know he, she is just like a Finnish goblin. You were being attacked by goblins with shotguns. I know, so like the lore of this game is there were like, at the beginning of the universe, there were like 3 eggs. And one of them was magic technology, and I think the third was creatures. But the lore of this game is strange and complicated. I'm not too worried about it. I don't know, I guess I'm on the magic side because I'm a witch. You never really see what the Noita is, right? Because all you see is this, like, purple cloak. And when you get hit, you bleed. But when you die, it just becomes like an empty cloak. So I don't know what's inside, if there's anything inside. I'm not too worried about the lore, though. You can see each spell has stats here. When you're, like, choosing to buy or pick up a spell, you can see how it compares to the other ones. So this new spell has better cast delay than this one, but worse recharge time. Worse mana. This one has worse mana than this one, but better mana charge speed and better capacity, which means it can fit more of these spells in here. You see, this one can only fit 3 like of these things in it. This one can only fit 1. This one can fit 6. I think the really important stat in the wands is the recharge time, because that dictates how fast you can fire a spell. So let's see. Looking at the recharges time, I'm not seeing anything too special. This one's pretty good. It's just selling glitter bombs, though. I'm gonna buy it. Let's see what it does. Shoots out. Oh, it's a triple cast. I didn't even realize. And see. Oh, is it not? Oh, it's because I have the the triple scatter spell. That was dumb. If I put this, I'm gonna rearrange some stuff. And I put these down here. Let's see what this does. You can see it's shooting out 2 bolts at once. I think that's decent. We'll probably be using this as the main fighting one. And into this one, I'll put the glitter bombs for making my way downtown, walking fast. There are 3 factions in lore, and in the game code Magic, Tech, and Nature, they dictate which enemies infight and which are immune to friendly fires. Enemy on the same team can't hurt each other. Oh, interesting. So what, it's like the ghosts can't hurt each other, something like that, but they can hurt the goblins? What are these? I haven't seen... Okay, I've used Telekinetic Kick. I saw that for the first time yesterday on my own. Freeze Field's always interesting, but I've never seen this. Always Cast. Add a random spell as always cast to the equipped wand. Oh. Ooh. What is this? I don't even know what spell that is. It's like the cast with timer. Alright, well... This one, if I pick up a chainsaw, this one just got substantially better. Interesting, I've never seen that before. So if you have the right spell, you can like break these icicles. They have to have more force than the bouncy spells I have. Whoa, look at all this. Toxic Mist. Let's see, what does this do? There you go, it's a cloud of toxic mist. Enjoy. Kinda sucks because it casts it right on me. Instead of, you know, on the enemies, which would have been way more useful. But this is a decent wand. I think I'll hold on to it and try modifying it later, if I make it to later. Always cast wand, a random, always, yeah. Which is pretty powerful. Always cast is pretty powerful. So I'm glad they made it so there's a more consistent way to get it. By more consistent, I mean random chance. You gotta watch out for those guys. This freezing stuff, this freezing vapor, it can do big damage to you if you're not careful. Because you get stuck in it, right? And you just go, ah, Oh, we got a Flamuxium flask, but it got broke open because something hit it. If I go walk into this, oh, all my controls are reversed. And if it hits the enemies, they just get confused. I always find it interesting the different way games implement the confusion status effect on players. Like, some games make it so you just wander around randomly, some games make it so... Oh, sniper! Some games make it so your controls are reversed. It's always interesting to see the difference. Oh, we got a pole boy. Actually, I'd rather have this over the blood flask. I just throw that. Get out of here. Yo, now I can throw, what is it? A coup. Looks like a tiny little moon. But yeah, I'm holding it and you can see stuff's getting attracted to me. You see even the potion bottle's moving around a bit. I'm spraying out flamuxium everywhere. Sometimes the liquid physics in this game is a bit odd. Watch this, I can like attract the dead body parts to me. There are also spells in this game which gives your other spells a gravitational field, or yourself a gravitational field. Although why you'd want a gravitational field on yourself, I'll never know. Oh no! You gotta look out for this guy, he'll stun you and then you're dead. I'm not screwing around with him. I've lost so many runs to that guy. Oh, you gotta look out for this guy as well. Ow! Because they just spray bullets. Alright, what do we got here? This is quite a good wand. The stuff in it is pretty garbage. I'll take it over the explosions. Look at this! They're everywhere! This is what I'm talking about with getting overwhelmed. You try to ignore the enemy and they just keep following you. Well, this one's way better than this one. Yeah, I'll take it instead. It's basically the same spells, so... This guy always has a lot of health, unfortunately. Do I have anything that will take care of it quickly? Not really. Maybe I'll bomb it. Bombs do damage. There you go, boom. It's a pretty messy way of taking care of enemies, but when something has a lot of health, it's usually the most efficient way. I don't want to go back because I got that guy guarding over there. So I'm going to try another way, find another way in this direction. This is metal right here, I think. Oh, it's wood, not metal. If it was metal, I'd have a lot of trouble blowing my way through it, but it's just wood. So I think... Oh, we got a invisibilium flask. Really? I can't reach it right now, though. I'm gonna use a bomb to blow my way through here. You can see this stuff is super resilient to explosions. Can't grab the invisibilium. I don't want to lose any... I guess I'll lose the coup. I don't need the coup, and I'd rather have the invisibilium. Right, let's see. I'm gonna use my... Oh, my bomb will get attracted to the coup. Actually, am I stuck in here? Okay, I can break... Can I break the ice with this? Oh, I might be stuck in this tiny little room. Because everything keeps getting drawn to the coup. What can I do here? Alright, I'm gonna try to bomb my way out. No, coup, don't do this! Okay. Oh. You see the ice collapse. Does that hit any enemies? Oh, there it goes! Just drawing that electric box to it. Excuse me, I've got kind of a stuffy nose. Oh. I might play some Dead by Daylight later, depending on how I feel about Noita. But this game, there's a lot of replay value in this game. Because you can always find like weird new combinations of spells. But right now I'm kind of lost. Oh, new wand over here. Let's see what's in it. Yeah, you can see we're back at the top. Ooh, dropper bolt. I think I'd rather have... I don't know. Let's replace the... Let's see. This also functions as an explosion, so you can tunnel through the ground with this. If I don't die... Dying is always a possibility in this game. The poison can't kill you, but it can get you down to 1 heart, or 1 health, I guess. Oh, the coup's screwing up my bolts. Although it lets me tunnel through here. You see this? It's just drawing everything to it. Ooh, blood money. Something died to environmental damage. Something big. Which gave me a tiny bit of health back. Every little bit of health helps. Oh, come back! The gold! Oh, you see, we got metal here, right? So, hold on, let me take care of these enemies first. This is a pretty decent wand. It's taking care of the enemies pretty quickly. Is always a concern. So we got metal here. I don't know. I can't blow my way through metal with the bombs. You see, watch. it just completely resists it. So I gotta find another way into here if I want to get to that wand. Let's see, even the explosion didn't do it. So I'd have to work my way around, which I might try to do. I'm gonna blow my way down with the dropper bolt. There you go. That's one way of getting around. See, now I can get up here. Or not. My wand can, but I can't. What is this? Is this wood? Here, fight. Oh, the dropper bolt. No! Alright, there we go. I took some... Ooh, I took a lot of self-damage doing that. But I'm in. We're in, boys. Hacker voice. Oh, was this even worth it? There's nothing particularly good in here. The triple cast spell is good enough, but I don't think good enough to give up one of my wands for. So we're just going to leave it behind. And I think it's time we find the exit, because I'm pretty low on health. And we found it. Oh, look at that. There's a worm here. It just tunneled straight through the temple. No, there it is! There's the worm! Oh my god. Jesus Christ. We're safe from the worms in the temple, because the, there we go, back to full health. This crystal right here repels worms. You can get to the crystal and destroy it, though why do you want to do that, I don't know. I think blood money makes a health field, by the way, not just giving you health, so I think you want to stick around where you pick the gold up. Oh, okay. I'll give that a test. You can see the wands are getting more expensive. What is that spell? I can't check because I don't have the money to afford it. Alright, but now we have the option to screw around with some of the wands, see what we can do with it. We might want to hold on to these mists. They can do interesting stuff sometimes. We might want to hold on to that too, see what we can do with that. So let's see. What's this compared to the first spell? To the first wand? It's pretty fast, but it's a long recharge time. How did these compare? Let's try it with the dropper bolts wand. I'm trying to find one that lets me like rapid fire it. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And look, it's not losing its mana at all. Here, what if I attach this to it? Oh, now we got an electric field to it. You can see... Oh, it doesn't even electrify the water. Interesting. What if we throw Fire Trail on there as well? Oh, now we're really depleting the mana. But we got all sorts of effects going on now. And I caught myself on fire. Isn't that great? You catch yourself on fire a lot in this game. Here, what if I turn this over to... double scatter spell. How does that change it? Pressing the wrong button. Ah, I think this is pretty good. It will let me kill myself rather quickly, which is always a plus. Let's see, I don't want this in here. It's never a good thing. Here, let's switch this over for alcohol. Maybe if we do this right, we can get enemies drunk. Which will make their aiming terrible. It also makes your own aiming terrible. Like, I do this, yeah. You can see I am drunk. Yeah, and then I like... Yeah, you see everything's all like wonky now. Although I am losing the power of the always cast. So we want to hold on to that. I'll put that at the very end. Because if we get a chainsaw or some sort of rapid fire wand spell, that'll be really powerful. Although it's not... The base stats aren't too good, unfortunately. Also put the effects Let's hope the worm doesn't anger Steven. Oh yeah, Steve. You don't want to mess with Steve. He's the body bouncer. He's the bouncer around here. Don't forget your always cast 2. Always put your effect before the dual cast. Interesting. I didn't know that. Switch it around. See what that does. Oh yeah, a lot more. Pretty. I think that's a faster firing rate. Thanks, man. Yeah, we'll hold on to the always cast. Like we can't. I can do that, but it's not particularly good. Just makes myself drunk. Can this fire without a spell in it? It can, at the cost of no mana. So I can just have an infinitely firing wand. But it's not a very good spell, unfortunately. So I'll hold on to that for backup. I think everything else is fine, so we'll just move on. Let's see, what do we got? Melee immunity, low gravity, stainless armor. Always melee immunity. Makes you immune to like half the enemies. Guess their only way of dealing damage is melee. So now we're in the Hishi base, which are these little goblin guys. Oh, look at that, we're stunning them. They didn't stand a chance, the poor fools. If only I had fire immunity. But we're gonna just have to make do. Oh, careful. Let's blow up this thing. Get that out of the way right now. Oh my god, my own spells keep catching me on fire. You have to be careful about that. You gotta be careful about these things too, they explode. A lot of stuff explodes in this game. And, oh, look! It's spraying out the deadly gas. Ow! Oh man, this one might be more dangerous than I expected. I'm dealing a lot of self-damage to myself. I might have to take the... Oh! It's a mini-boss! Get it down, get it down! Oh, oh, Jesus. And that's all she wrote, folks! That's how quickly it can happen. I'm like, oh, everything's going great. I spend like 10 minutes rearranging my wands, and then BAM! You get cornered by a mini-boss and you're dead. If I had played that better, I might have been able to get out of that. If I had gone, like, down, it might have been enough. But that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. You just get into a bad spot. It's alright. Oh, you see that explosion that happened immediately? Here, while we're here, let's take a moment. Check how many viewers we have. Let me open up Twitch real quick. I don't have Twitch open when I'm streaming normally because it causes my computer to slow down, both streaming and showing myself my screen. It's probably still just Claude. Alright, that's fine. F indeed, Claude. Oh look, we got a wagon this time. I don't know, there's like a 1% chance that the thing that spawns here is a skateboard instead of a wagon or a minecart. But you gotta be careful when bringing the torches, because the wagon is flammable. Oh, I gotta get it down, or else it's bad luck. Can we get some Fs in chat, please? I don't know, at 2, I might play Dead by Daylight, depending on, Whoa! Look at this! Ah! Come on, come near me, I dare you! I dare you! Oh, wow, a machine gun wand right off the bat. That's awesome. That's Noita luck for you. That's awesome. Alright, we're gonna be holding on to this bad boy for a while, probably. Hey, come here, come here, come here. Make sure. Ah! Yeah, that's what I thought. Hey, hey, little zombie guy. Yeah, that's what I thought. Get out of here. Hey, buddy. Hey, how you doing? Yep, that's right. You're dead. Little guy in there? Dead too. Oh, careful. Don't want to wander into the fire. Luck of the Noita-ish. That's funny. Ah, he's got a wand! Yeah, certain enemies can pick up wands too, which can be dangerous. You can run into your own ghost if you're not careful. Hey, it's an okay wand, not nearly as good as this. Get the right spells in there, this could become a deadly killing machine. Get some, like, spell modifiers on there. Look at that. Just melted. Didn't stand a chance. This is awesome. We're already right over to the secret temple. I guess it's not that secret. It's when I discovered it completely accidentally when I was playing this game for the first time. Like way back when. Pick up the tablet. We can take a moment to read this. If all the mountains were of silver and gold, what would they profit a man who lives in constant fear of death? Hence, there cannot be in the whole world anything better than our medicine, which has power to heal all the diseases of the flesh. I'm gonna take a moment to drink water while you ruminate on that. It's an interesting idea. What good is money if we all die eventually? That is a random cast wand though, so don't bank on too many mods. Is it? I didn't even see. Oh yeah, you're right. Unfortunately, you can see it says shuffle yes, which means it just chooses it randomly. Which is unfortunate. Most wands you pick up are shuffle wands. Make it so it's easy to get through. I'm gonna do a little experiment. I'm not gonna break the bridge this time, and I want to see if a mini-boss spawns. I need to take another sip of water. As we walk. Like I said, a lot of walking in this game. There's some delightful music in here as well. It didn't used to look like this, you know. This temple, it used to be a lot plainer. It used to be made of the same brickworks as the transitionary temples are made of. Oh, here, let's read this as well. Just throw it on the ground in anger. You know what, we're not reading this. An alchemist who knows only half their craft reaps nothing but disappointment. Basically, it's saying if you half-ass alchemy, you're gonna get screwed. Which is a hint to the final part of the game. But I'm not gonna say what it is. Oh, you feel that rumble? You hear that rumble? I think the mini-boss did just spawn. Is it the same one? Oh, it's something different this time. We got crystals. Which, these spawn in the sky biome. Which we've never been to together. But it's pretty scary up there. It's difficult. It's what I called heaven earlier. But it's not really heaven. Heaven and hell are actually just different versions of each other. Which is a metaphor, probably. Not one I'm going to worry over. Look at this, we're only dealing 1 damage to this guy. We're doing the death by 1,000 cut strats. My bouncy wands aren't powerful enough to break the bridge, but those guys are. Okay. You gotta be careful, we don't want to fall down there. I remember when you didn't even start with a water flask. Dark times. Dark times. Oh, you started with, and so you left-click the spray out water, but it used to be right-click for it, and then you left-clicked to throw the flask, which was a weird design choice, and I'm glad they changed it. So yeah, most of the time I just like to walk past the mini-bosses. They're not even really mini-bosses, they're just enemies from the later parts of the game, but at this point, it's essentially a mini-boss. These bones, they used to give you damage numbers when you shot them. They don't do that anymore. I don't know why. I enjoyed that. Let's see. Pick up that gold. Is this gold right here? It's rotten meat. Gross. You see that? Oh, excuse me. Get melted, nerd. Oh, and then we got these lambs. They don't deal damage to you. They're like fire in it is different from regular fire. Like, look, I can stand right in it, and my water's not going down at all. I can like shoot it and it doesn't do anything. I don't know what these are. They must just be decorative. I accidentally throw my flask so often though because of muscle memory. It is, yeah. I'm glad they changed it, but it does take some getting used to. We got coal right here. If you set it on fire, it will burn slowly. Oh, actually, I can show you with this bad boy. Get rid of this thing. I don't need it anymore. You go watch. And it will slowly catch fire. The wood burns much faster. Let's just sit here for a moment and watch. Every pixel in this game is destructible in certain ways. Even the like ultra tough rock or whatever it's called can be destroyed with a black hole spell or like transmute the sand. You can do a lot of cool stuff by messing around. You can just like completely screw your way through the game by just cheating, essentially. Although it's not cheating, the devs intended for you to do that. If the devs intended for you to do it, it's not cheating. Oh, look at this. We got like... Look at this. There's like a background to here, even though there shouldn't be. Whoa! Can't afford it. This is not better than anything we have currently. You'll just hold on to my money for reroll. What happens if I put this in here? What happens? I'd rather stick with the... the triple balls. Let's see. We got melee immunity, unlimited spells, and no wand editing. Why? Okay, so I have never seen these. I've never seen these two before. Why would you ever want no wand editing? Claude, have you seen this before? What does this do? I'm gonna take a moment, see if you respond. It doesn't just make it so you can't edit your wands, right? That would be dumb. There's gotta be some sort of benefit to it. This one, I'm very interested in seeing. Alright, I'm just gonna pick this one up. Most spells are now unlimited. Oh, that's... Oh, yeah, check that out! Infinite bombs, baby! No wand editing gives health back when you pick up a new wand. Oh, interesting. But no more editing? I don't know, that sounds pretty similar to the one that gives you health whenever you fire a wand without looking at it. And I'd rather have that one. Although it always has a nuke in it. If you're unlucky. But check this out, unlimited bombs, baby! Who needs to do levels? I'm just gonna blow my way through it. Oh, I do need to take care of these guys. Ouch! Blew myself up. Oh, look at this, there's a wand right there. Do I have any way of getting to that? Any of my spells? Oh, the fire. Oh, look at this, I have infinite fire bolts now. Oh, wow, this is awesome. Ah! I've never seen this before. Oh, this guy's gonna drown to death. Let's watch it happen. Oh, we got to the top. Bomb for you. You gotta be careful. Sometimes these chests are mimics, and they got legs. This one isn't, though. Oh, we got quadruple spell. So, if I put this, it's a modifier where it will cast 4 spells at once. Which is pretty cool. Just take care of that guy real quick. With this wand and the unlimited spells, I think we can get something powerful going here. Get that out of the way. Don't want to be messing around with that nearby. Get that firefly. Look at all these fireflies! They tend to spawn in groups. Like there's a bunch of water. There's a bunch of lava down here, so I'm gonna spray some water down, make it safe. And we got a boss. Just absolutely smelted. Never stood a chance. Poor thing. Oh, this wand is awesome. It won't carry us forever, but for these first few parts, it'll be great. And like the slime is slowing me down. I'm moving it noticeably slower. Oh look, we're already at the bottom. But I'm not gonna go yet. I'm not gonna go yet. I'm gonna look around a bit more, because we still got plenty of health. The health is really the limiting factor in this game. For how long you have to explore. Ah, the shotgun! It smelted it. Nerd. Oh, another mini-boss. By mini-boss, I mean myself. I'm the mini-boss. So, you can see sometimes enemies drop more money. That's because if they die to... Well, how much money they drop depends on how hard they are. But also, if you manage to kill them through non-direct wand damage, they'll drop double money. I believe it is. So it's like, if I throw the tablet at this guy, and I miss, like an idiot, and I do it again, and I miss, and I get shot, there you go, bam. He didn't drop any... That's odd, he should have dropped extra money. But sometimes it doesn't work properly. Who hangs a sea mine from the ceiling? That's like the opposite of where it goes. Look, sometimes you just gotta... It's for the aesthetic, you know? You gotta be careful, this guy will throw flasks at you. Yep, there he goes. Threw a whiskey flask. He's throwing his dad's alcohol at me. Just melt him. It's for the aesthetic. The sea mine, it's for the aesthetic. Oh, I just walked right into that. Alright. I think it's about time we get out of here. There's a lot of enemies coming, and I'm at 18 health. So head on down to the next area. The Hishi base. Pick up the health, pick up the recharge. Like we don't even need anymore, I guess, because we got the infinite usage. Oh baby, the black hole spell. We are set for life. Probably here. Actually, hold on. I want to save this firebolt spell. Pick this up. Bam. Oh, this isn't unlimited. Most spells. Wow, that sucks. I thought I'd have infinite black holes. The black hole lets you tunnel through the temple. Although, if you do that, Steve gets upset with you, and he'll show up. And he'll make it clear how upset he is with you. Let's see, infinite fireballs. That's pretty good. Let's see what happens if we do quadruple spell with the bouncies. Oh man, look at that! That was awesome. Alright, obviously want to hold on to the black hole. It's always very nice. Let's make this a fireball. Get a decent amount of fireballs going. A glass cannon. Tempting. Unlimited power! Nope, get Frank, nerd. Yeah, they got me. I thought for sure I'd have unlimited black holes. Then I could go to the gold room and get infinite gold. But no! The devs! They knew it was too powerful. Alright, glass cannon. You deal like quadruple damage, but you take quadruple damage. Telekinetic kick. Living on the edge. I don't know what this does. I've never seen it before. Sounds saucy. Claude, what does living on the edge do? You're on my wiki. What does living on the edge do? Telekinetic kicks lets you like pick up objects with your kicks, which is pretty cool. Second to last one has a good spell, I think. Oh, yeah, with infinite? It might just be. It's a pretty sucky wand itself, but let's see what this does. If I replace the fireball one. The wand itself isn't too hot, but if I do this and pick this up, let's see what this does with the bouncy spells. Living on the edge is more damage at low HP. Oh, I see. It's like Bloodlust. Let's see what this does. Ooh, that's pretty slow firing. What if I do the quadruple spell? I don't know. I think I prefer the bouncy. Jasmine! Yelling at my dog. She's scratching at the floor. Alright, let's keep with that. That's pretty cool. I forget how much for how much, though. I think I'm gonna go with Telekinetic Kick. It's a really cool ability. Like, if I... Watch this. Well, that didn't work. But I can, like... So if I press F... It's like if I press F on an object, right, I, like, draw it to me. I can't see with the lamp because it's attached to the ceiling. But if I go down here... Check this out. So I, like... Can't break the icicle because I'm an idiot. Yeah, check it out. I can like pick up stuff, and then if I press F again, I throw it. You can't pick up enemies though, which sucks. You're like, phew, and bam! It's like an infinite tablets. You can kill things with it, obviously. All right. Oh no! How am I going to get to this wand? Bam! Black hole right through. Easy peasy. Oh, what is? Okay, what do we got in here? Wow. Okay. Let's see what this bad boy does. You can see, so it's like, because it's Splitter Bolt with timer, what happens is next time, so when this spell ends, it casts this spell, which then 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 casts this spell. You can see when it bounces, it just keeps going. Alright. Oh god, it's launching missiles. It's fine, I'll throw a tablet at it. And deal some damage. Oh, heat-seeking. Ow. Okay, I got it. We got a spell refresher here, which isn't great. I was hoping for another one. But it will do for now. Telekinesis tablets, mouse boy. Oh god, I'm on fire. I was too busy reading chat. Telekinesis tablets. Oh yeah, look at that. You just carry it in front of us. Oh, but it blocks our wands. Alright. That's cool. I like telekinesis a lot. Use it in the tablets. Okay. Oh, look at this. Ah, just melt them all. I don't even need to look at them. Get out of here. Oh my god. Ah! Okay. Wow. When you get hit while you're flying, it stuns you momentarily and you fall to the ground. That's what happened there. Alright, we're looking kind of low health, so I think I'm just gonna blow my way down. Let's see what this wand is. Wow, that is a lot of Mist of Spirits. Yep, I'm not sticking around this area. Take me away, Bob. The Hihi, I always find that the second and third area tend to be the hardest, because you're in this, like, transition period. Look, I can, like, pick up their corpse if I do it right. No, I missed. Where you're still getting new wands, but you're, like, facing harder enemies. Oh, look at this. Do you think, like, a worm came through here? That's what did this right here? Oh, there's definitely a worm. Look, you can tell from the path. Alright. We got some freezing liquid over here. We don't want to... Don't inhale that! Shoot that guy a lot. Here, I'll just throw a bomb down there. I got infinite of them after all. Oh, and I'm dead. That's that, I suppose. I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to figure out where the bomb was going. That guy snuck up behind me, and then I died. That's life. That's what people say. Sometimes a goblin sneaks up behind you and shoots you. I think that's what they say. I'm pretty sure. Alright, let's try again, I guess. This might be the last run. F. Thank you, Claude. Oh, there you go. If you wanted to rewatch my death, yeah. So I threw the bomb, and I'm like, I gotta get away from here, and then bam, dead. I am dead. So best. Look at all this gold I had. That's because I got into the gold room, and I just took it all. The longest I ever lasted was 42 minutes. Farthest I ever gotten down. That's about where the boss room is. I didn't go to hell. 5, 13. Let's see. Best 407. Yep. This might be the last run. Then I might play some Dead by Daylight, which is a fun game. I'll probably play Survivor. You ever played Dead by Daylight? It's a game where it's an asymmetrical multiplayer game where one person plays as a killer, 4 people play as survivors, and you gotta... The killer has to kill the survivors have to survive. I'm an idiot. Obviously you knew that. But there's interesting stuff going on there. There's 4 survivors, 1 killer, so it's like the survivors have to work together while the killer has to try to disrupt them. And there's like strats and stuff. It's the worst explanation of anything I've ever given. You'll see. I don't know. We'll see. Depends on how long this run lasts, I suppose. If it's a short run, I might just... Whoa! Do you see how many of them was packed together in that one area? It's like Minecraft mob cramming. There's like 20 of them. Luckily, they're not very... Oh my god! It's happening again! Ah, get me out of here! Wow! That is not how I wanted to get to the next area. Completely overwhelmed. Ooh, I'd like to buy this, because I think this is a pretty powerful spell, but I can't, because I only have 50 gold. They left way too early. I'm just gonna skip by on all of this, I guess. I might dip soon, by the way. Got errands around. Alright, it's been nice having you on, man. Let's go with critical hit plus. It just increases your critical hit chance. And it gives you this, like, angry stuff around you. Yeah, I'm not surprised we don't have that many viewers. It is, like I said, it's 2 in the morning. It's 2 in the afternoon on a Monday. It probably would have been better to stream in the afternoon. But, like I said, it's just a more convenient time for me. Is there any way for me to get to this wand? I don't think so. Because the bombs, they have gravity, so it would just fall down. Talking about who leaves sea mines around. Who just leaves, like, poison barrels, poison bombs hanging from the ceiling? Like, is it the Hishi doing that? Why are the Hishi just leaving bombs attached to the ceiling? Look, there's a sea mine! Like, who's stringing these things up? Huh? Riddle me this. Dodging, it's just impeccable. Oh, you see that? The firefly killed that guy. Hey man, I want to see how hard I bleed. There's poison everywhere. I'm shooting this so we'll mix the water up and get rid of all the poison. Alright, let's see here. Oh, there's a wand right there. Let's try to get around. Get around town. Dang it, I left the orb room behind. Ugh, it sucks. Ooh, fireball. Whoa, look at that. What is the cast on this thing? 6. It's got a capacity for 7. Oh, it's got like no time capability though, really. Riddle me this. Riddle me this, Claude. Why is it that people love riddles so much? We got a sea mine right next to an explosion. Just kick those out of the way. You can see the sea mine exploded on impact, but the box did not. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I'm at 5 health. I'm at 5 health. Am I gonna make it? Oh my god, that was close again. This is not the optimal way to be doing this, because I'm not picking up, like, new wands and stuff, or new powers. I'm just, like, speed running my way through. 150. I can just barely afford this. It's fate. I have to buy this. The exact amount. Oh god, what have I done? So because these are all with timer, so it's trying to cast all of them at once? What if I take all of this stuff off? I do this. Oh, that's still pretty sucky. Oh, I regret it. I regret buying the wand. I'm a fool. I'm a fool and an ignoramus. Let's see, what do we have here? What is this? No more shuffle. More blood, melee immunity. Give me no more shuffle. Also converts equip wands to non-shuffler. That's awesome. Yep, no shuffles. Yeah, that's awesome. Because again, shuffling is pretty sucky in this game. So just getting. Oh, I missed! I missed! How can you miss? He's 3 feet in front of you. Oh god, I cannot keep. Can't keep missing, is what I was gonna say. Can't keep missing. Alright, I think I'm gonna take a 5-10 minute break, let my dog out, then I'm gonna go play Dead by Daylight. So enjoy looking at this game over screen for the next, like, 10 minutes. I'll be right back. Alright, and we're back. Yes. You guys like my cruddy "we will be back soon"? It's pretty awful, right? I'm gonna get something better soon-ish, hopefully. How do I delete this thing? There you go, make it nice and big. There's gotta be a way to delete it, right? Sorry, I'm screwing around on OBS here, trying to get rid of it. Let's see. Go down to the bottom. There we go. It's gone now. Okay. It's not really gone, just out of the picture. Alright, we're gonna play some Dead by Daylight, so let me update it real quick. To say Dead by Daylight. Dead by Daylight. Just updating the title. Oops. Category. Dead by Daylight. Update. It didn't update properly, because it never does for some reason. It should be correct now. Let me just check Twitch. RIP run was cursed anyway. It was a cursed run. Like, we never got anything properly going there. Alright, so it says I'm playing Dead by Daylight now, even though I am technically playing Noita. So let me just save and quit. We will be back soon, it says, even though I'm just pulling up Dead by Daylight right now. I'll have to figure out how to delete that. We will be back soon. Alright, let's see. What viewers do we have? Do we have any viewers? Playing Dead by Daylight might get us a few more. It's more popular than Noita. Let's go to channel. We got one viewer. That might be myself, though. You can never tell if it's myself or not. Alright, it's loading up. Everyone doing okay today? Hope so. Yeah, we are playing Dead by Daylight. Just double checking to make sure it does say that. Yep. Alright, loading up. Let me switch the capture over to the game. There we go. Perfect. We're loading in. I think I'll play some Survivor. Press space to continue? Idiot. That clicks my mouse. Maybe I'll play some Survivor, maybe I'll play some Killer. We'll start with Survivor. I think I got a daily quest for it. Let's see, daily rituals. Yeah, perform cooperative actions. I'm almost done with that one. Let's see, what do I have in my archives? These are like mini quests you can do for extra blood points. There you go. Drop 4 pallets while being chased by the killer. Perfect. So let's do some stuff. I am in fact an ace main, because I have class. He's got the suit and tie. It's not. There's no tie. He's got the suit and bow tie. He's got the gray hair. Oh wait. Let's look at the character info. Oh, never mind. We're in. Let's see. Who are we? We got Graphic Anomaly. We got a Yui. We got a Kate. We got a Meg, and we got an Ace. I'm gonna turn this down a tad. It's kind of loud. Let's see. It's louder than I remember, actually. Or where is the audio? Here it is. Main audio. Whoops. Let's turn it down to 50. Although we need to be loud so we can hear the killer coming. Okay. This is still really loud. Is this too loud for you guys? It might be. I think it gets quieter. Wow, this is so loud. I don't know why it's this loud. So I'm playing as a survivor, which means I have to cooperate with the 3 other people you just saw to fix 5 generators and then open the exit gates and get away without being sacrificed, as you can see at the bottom of the screen. The killer's goal is to put all 4 survivors on a hook and sacrifice them to like the dark god of this realm or whatever. It's pretty fun. It's pretty intense. There's a ton of different killers, ton of different survivors, a lot of metas, a lot of interesting stuff. You'll see. You can run when we load in. I'll show you around. I'll show you around. Right now I'm holding a map. Survivors can bring different items into the game, so you can see I'm holding a map. This reveals to me generators. Oh look, and I spawned right next to 3 other people. 4 other people. Everyone's here. That's not great. I do not want to stick around with everyone, because that makes us easy pickings for the killer. You can see I'm actually going to go to settings and turn down my main volume even more, because it is so loud. So I'm going to read my map and reveal... You can see in the bottom left my map has a limited number of uses. It's got like a use bar, I guess you would say. But it will reveal... Oh, we're going against the Wraith. You can tell because he's got the bell. Oh, he's not coming up to me. Okay. His ability is to go invisible. But whenever he stops being invisible, he has to ring his bell, which will give away where he is. And you can see I'm repairing a generator here. Every once in a while I gotta do the skill checks. If I mess it up, it will explode, and the Wraith will know where I am, because it will make a loud noise. You see him in the background over there, running around? We got this person helping us repair the generator, so that'll make it go faster. Alright, in the perks I have, you can see them in the lower right. They make it so whenever we complete a generator, I can see generators that are close together. I have it so all survivors' aura reading abilities are larger. The one that looks like a cat lets me know when the killer is looking at me. And the final one... I don't remember what the last one does. Oh, it reveals to me the killer for a couple of seconds whenever a generator is done. You see how he was like pink there for a second? It made it easy. It makes it easy to keep track of him. So I'm actually gonna read my map. This reveals to me any chests nearby, but I don't want to lose my map. So yeah, my perk makes it so the generators are like outlined in red. Makes it a lot easier to find them and get to them. This person got a toolbox, so it should make this repairing faster, although that also has a durability to it. It used to be if you used up all the durability on an item, it would just disappear, but now if you escape with it, but now it just like stays at no durability, and if you escape with it, you get it back, which is nice. Oh, you see how my spine kill activated there for a second? It lit up, it meant the killer was looking at us for a second, or looking in our direction. Also, whenever the killer is... Also, I was trying to kill that girl, but she just wanted to work on the gem. See, spine kill it keeps lighting up. He's probably heading toward us. But we're almost done. Yeah, he's right there. Hey, that was not great. Oh, he's coming for me. No, he's not. He changed his mind. I'm just gonna keep working on the generators. That's the main goal of the game. I'm sure someone else will rescue her. Probably. I think he's chasing someone else. Actually, he's chasing someone else right now. Although, Spine kills... Yeah, he's not. He went and picked her up. You can tell due to the animation that played. That's his first down, and we already have 2 generators done. It's looking pretty good. Well, he just put her down again. I don't know why. Is he coming over here? Oh, Survivor healed her. So, oh god, he's right here. Yep, I was right. I stunned him with the pallet. I chopped it on his head, which bought me a little bit of time to get away. Although, of course, he's probably not going to be too happy with me. I would recommend running you 2. There should be a gen up here, right? Oh, is he still after me? Oh no, he decided to go after them. Fine by me. Fine by me. Oh, he decided to keep chasing me. Or no, he's not. No, he's not. Okay, I hid in the locker. I don't know if that was the best play. Oh, he's down there. Okay. I don't know what he's doing. He's not hooking the survivors. What is he doing? Is he just running around trying to down them? Oh, he's coming up here to smack me. Oh, he missed! He missed, he missed, he missed. That's big, that's big. I just smacked my mic, I was so excited. I'm sorry for everyone who had to hear that. I don't know what this killer's doing. He's running around just like chasing people instead of, you know, hooking them. I'm gonna slow vault so I don't make a noise so the killer doesn't hear me. But I'm gonna keep working on this generator. Because he's running around down there. You can see his shimmer when he's invisible. It's a lot harder to track, but he's there. This might be a new killer. I'm pretty low rank, unfortunately. Because I'm not good. That's the big thing. I'm gonna go help this person out. I'm gonna take a moment. Here, go get. Oh, here. Oh, shoot! He's after me. Oh, he missed! I don't know what happened there. There's like lag or something. But I got that girl up. I've done my duty. I've done my good Samaritan stuff. I gotta keep working on the gen, so that's we're never gonna get out of here. I don't know why he keeps downing her and then just leaving her there. Does he not know how to hook people? Pretty odd. I guess I'll go heal her again. Because he seems to be chasing someone else. Let me heal you. Oh, for God's sake, leave us alone, guy! You going invisible? I don't know, maybe she's going AFK because she's sick of this garbage that keeps happening to her. I don't blame her, honestly. Is he just standing there waiting for people to come heal him? Heal her? Oh, big miss, big miss. I don't know what this guy's doing. Oh, I lost him somehow? I don't know. Oh, there he is, over there. Alright. Is he uncloaking to come after me? No, I think that girl's gonna AFK. And I don't blame her, frankly. He's chasing after her. Alright, I'm going back up to deal with that generator. I've been working on it for so long. Really, he should have hooked at least one of us by now, but he just keeps downing that girl. It's very odd. But I'm not gonna complain. It makes my job a lot easier. It's not particularly fun. You see how Spine Chill is activated? I'm repairing faster. Because he's right here. Oh, dang it. I couldn't run for a second. What is this guy doing? Just walks away. Screw it, I'm not gonna work on that gen anymore. I'm gonna go deal with some other gen. Like this one, right here. Because obviously he's just gonna keep coming up there, attacking me, and then running away. Alright, he doesn't seem focused on this guy. So we should be fine. Should be fine. Music. The beautiful night sky out. Everyone doing alright out there? All 0 of my viewers. I think it's going well. I think it's going well. Oh my god, he downed someone. Is he actually gonna hook them? He's picking them up. The madman, he might actually hook someone. Oh my god, he hooked someone. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Is there something here? Oh, hey. Didn't even realize. I was too busy being in awe that the guy actually dropped the hooks. Okay, good, good. We're almost done. I'm gonna go rescue her. Yeah, I can see him because of my perk. Wait, he's not even cloaked right now. I think him being cloaked makes it so I can't see him with my perk. Oh, he's right here. Oh, the hatch is right there. Keep that in mind, ladies and gents. The Dukes, they're out of control. I'm actually, like, a god gamer. I have no idea where that guy went. Oh, he's right here. He's focused on me, though, because I'm injured. He hates me. Luckily, Wraith is one of the slower killers. Oh. Cursed Hex, no one escapes death. Fantastic. Oh, he downed 2 people because of his stupid Noed. I'm gonna heal this one up, though he's gonna be coming after me soon. Come on, get her up, get her up, get her up, get out, get up, get up, get up. God, he's gotta hate me. Oh no, that was bull! I got away from that! Come on, open the exit gate, open the exit gate! Oh my god, he played so bad, and Noed is gonna let him get away. Oh, we just gotta crawl to the gate. Just gotta crawl to the gate. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Oh! I gotta wiggle hard. She's getting me out of here. I'm out. I'm not sticking around for this. I got a map. I don't want to lose my map. I'm out. Later, nerd. You guys can stand there and taunt. And there you go, I got it away. And I dropped a couple pellets, I think. I don't know if it was 4. Let's see. Got the 25,000 blood points from cooperative actions. We only dropped 2. Alright, that's fine. Let's see, what was this madman running? What was he doing out here? Let's see, Barbecue and Chili, Predator, Unrelenting, Noed, Breakout, Decisive Strike, Borrow Time, Breaking, Lethal. Oh, this person's out here running the meta perks. Let's see, another Adrenaline, because they're Kate. Alright. I'm not gonna say GG, because I don't think it was a good game. I don't think it was a good game. I feel like that killer played badly. I don't know what he was doing half the time. Let's check Twitch real quick. Alright, I know I should have done this when I went on a 10-minute break, but I need the pee. I really do need the pee. So, we'll be back soon. Real soon. Have I? Okay, there we go. Alright, yep, I'm back. You hear me open and close the door? Fun stuff, right? Alright, let me just get rid of the... We'll be back soon. Okay. Let's ready up again. Although I don't want to... I don't actually don't ready up. I don't want to bring the map this time. It didn't do much for me. So I got the perk that lets me see. I'm actually going to bring the flashlight because I am a jerk and I like the flashlight. Let's bring a slightly increases luck? Sure, whatever, why not? Let's see. Hold on a second. Just gotta adjust some stuff here. Alright, there we go. Should be so we got spine kill, which makes it so it tells me when the killer is looking in my direction within a 36-meter range, and it gives me more skill checks, but I also work faster. We got Deja Vu, which the aura of 3 generators, which are in close proximity to one another, are revealed to you for 45 seconds at the start of the map. And each time a gen is completed, we got Open-Handed, which increases aura reading range by 6 meters, which pairs with, which pairs with Spine Chill. And then we got the one that whenever a generator is completed, it reveals the aura of the killer to me for 5 seconds. So, a lot of information perks. A lot of information perks. Not a lot of defensive or offensive perks. And by offensive, I mean like dead hard. Although I don't really know if that's offensive. Like Decisive Strike, I guess. That's really the most offensive you can get as a survivor. Offensive, not offensive. You can get pretty offensive as a survivor. If you teabag and stuff, which I don't do. It's rude. It's very rude to teabag as a survivor. The only time I teabag is when I'm greeting another survivor. But, like, I never understand the people who, like, stand on the hatch and wait for the killer to find them. It's so mean. I just get out of there. And there's a chance that you could screw yourself over by the survivor, or by the killer finding you and hitting you before you can get away. Like, I saw a video where a guy was, like, teabagging on the hatch because it was open and he was about to escape. And the killer just ran up and closed it. And then the survivor disconnected afterwards. It was so funny, but don't do that. Don't be a jerk. Okay, we are in an inside map, which tend to be a bit more difficult than open maps, in my opinion, because it makes it hard to see where the killer is, or even where the survivor is. But thankfully... Oh, did you see that? Spine Chill activated there for a second. Oh, this does not hide me very well. It sounds like we're playing against the nurse, which is not good, because the nurse can teleport through walls. Yeah, that scream, that's the scream of a nurse. So she can teleport through walls. And just come out of nowhere and surprise you, basically. Not a very good killer to be playing against on an indoor map, because it makes it so I have no idea where she's coming from. But at least I have Spine Chill, which will tell me if she's looking in my direction. So if Spine Chill activates for like a solid second, like that, means she's probably going to be teleporting to me. Because I'm working on the gen. Oh, the Dukes! They're out of control. You see that? She passed right by me. I'm actually a god gamer. Seems like we're all pretty okay right now. We gotta keep a close eye on Spine Show. If it activates, I gotta hide. Of course, hiding in that corner might not have been the best idea, because if she was coming from that direction, she could have seen me. Like, in that room. Oh, you see how Spine kills her heartbeat? Oh, she's down there, I see. Okay. She's heading in that direction again. You can see her holding her head up. Oh, thanks, Meg! Just blows up the generator on me. We gotta be careful, we gotta be quiet, because the nurse, she can come from anywhere. But she's teleporting around out there. I'm gonna keep keep working on this gen. I think I got a good chance of finishing it. Although Nurse is not a good killer to be playing against for my quest, dropping pallets, because he tends to just teleport right through the pallets. Don't come back here, Meg. I'll finish the generator myself. Oh, she wants me to heal her. Okay. Oh, lagged. Lagged pretty bad. I'm getting in the locker. She'll never know. She'll never know. She's not gonna check. She's not gonna check. She didn't check. I'm a god gamer. She didn't even know. She didn't even know. Oh, look, the Megavoid did it too. Okay. Oh, wait, interesting. My aura reading doesn't work when I'm in a locker. I didn't know that. I can hear her heart. The gens are so loud now. They updated it recently, where it makes the gens really loud. It's just like a soft buff to the killers because it makes it a lot harder to tell where they're coming from. Oh! My teammates. And she's just gonna leave! She's just gonna leave. Fine, I'll finish the gen myself. Oh my god. She's coming. Oh, I took my hand off the keyboard. That was dumb. I don't know what I was doing there. I was being an idiot. She's probably gonna teleport to me, right? Yeah, she's trying to cut me off at the pass. It's fine if she broke line of sight with me, so I can get away if I'm smart about this. That was dumb of me. I should have been moving that whole time. Is there a totem back here? No. Sometimes totems spawn back here. Okay, let's see. The gen's already done. I've got no self-healing perks, so hold on, I gotta crack my fingers. Okay. I had to get back in my gamer stance. It's times like this that I wish I had my map. It's so easy to get lost on the indoor maps. Here we go. Yeah, see, I teabagged and he knew what I wanted. That's a good survivor friend right there. It's a good survivor friend. I think we're fine. I'm gonna help him finish the job. Then maybe I'll go rescue that girl? I don't know. We'll see. Oh, spine kill. Come on, we're almost done though. Oh. Get stunned, nerd! Oh. Okay. I'm already long gone. Yeah, like I'm going down into the basement. Okay, if I hide in here, she won't be able to see me, right? This is a good hiding spot. Yes. Here she comes. She doesn't even see me. She doesn't even see me! I'm actually so good at games. Where are the crows going? I always wonder that on indoor maps. Okay, she's just got down, but there's another gen over here. Did we ever finish the one in here? No, it's still going. Uh-oh. I can't get in there. I'm just gonna work on the gen. He's body blocking me. This is our last gen, so I think it's better to do this instead of healing. Oh man, she's teleporting for me. Yes, Meg. Good job completing the cut. That's right. Focus on me. Focus on me. Oh god, what am I supposed to do here? Oh, I screwed up bad. I screwed up bad. I should have just run for it. Spread out, everyone. You can't get us all. There's too many of us. Oh, she's just gonna sit here and wait for us all to slowly bleed out? Hey, no, come on, leave me alone. Is it because I shined the flashlight at you? Is that what this is about? Because that had nothing to do with it. Okay, well, they're all up, so hopefully they'll be able to rescue me, even though I screwed them over. That was my fault. It was my fault. But this guy seems to be coming for me. He's a true hero and a friend. Okay, that was some lag there. That wasn't great. Oh! Alright, I'm gonna... Gotta get away. Gotta get away. Darn it! All because I made that one mistake when we were, instead of running away, I tried the Duker. Now our whole team's gonna die because of my idiocy. Run away, Meg! Save yourself! I'm only mashing so it distracts her. So she has to focus on me. Oh yeah, they already left. I don't blame them. Plus you get blood points for struggling, don't you? And I'm dead. Okay. GG. Lost my flashlight. It's my own fault, I suppose. I think I dropped one pallet while being chased. Next result. Sacrifice. Entity displeased. Let's see. Did we rank up at least? We did. For good gaming. Lost my flashlight. It's very sad. Let's see, do I want to bring something? Let's bring a yellow toolbox. Just to mix it up a bit. Instructions and... Oh yeah, I don't know, that's fine. Just instructions. Let's buy some stuff from Blood as well. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, escape cake. Yeah, that's good. Additional blood points is always nice. I mean, I guess the picture of the cake is real. So, equip the escape cake. Yep, really good. Double blood points. It's ready up. Should I go for a sabotage build? I don't know if that's a great idea. I think I'll just stick with instructions for right now. Let's check Twitch, see if we have any viewers. No comments, but that's fine. Let's see. Nope, that's fine though. Okay. So we got a Jeff. That's a rare breed. You don't see many of those. We got a Fing, we got a Bloody May, and we got an Ace. Wonder who the killer is gonna be. I'm gonna say Hag. Let's say Hag. Ready up. Oh, no. We got a Claudette. Yeah, I'm gonna think it's gonna be Hag. So, actually, you know what? Let's do it. Let's equip the protective gloves. Go for a sabotage. Or two. Oh, and we're back. We're bloody Dwight now. I have no idea what this person's doing. But they got a flashlight. Okay, so let's see. We got escape key for me. Let's see what other offerings we have. Wow. Fresh Primrose, escape key. Okay, so it looks like we're going to Auto Haven Wreckers. Let's see. That's not a terrible map. It's not a terrible map. The jungle gyms on it can be good for the survivors. Like the, I think, what is it, like the claw machine? No, not the claw machine. I'm thinking of, like, the bulldozer. You know the one where it's got, like, 2 windows on it? It's got a ramp, and it's got the hay bale. The tractor! That's it. The tractor can be good for survivors, if they know what they're doing on it. It's not a good loop. It's not an infinite loop, but it's a good loop. Man, remember back when loops were not intentional? Where it was like, oh, you shouldn't be doing that. That's rude, said the devs, and everyone was like, screw off. It's obviously what you're supposed to be doing. You know, I could have sworn Auto Havens had a green mist. Or, sorry, a yellow mist. It's green right now. So let's see. We're not playing against Freddy. Could be anyone, though. Really. I'm gonna save some of my toolbox for sabotaging. Oh, I wish she would come over here and help me, but it's fine, I guess. Maybe if I'm lucky, the killer will see her first. Oh, we're playing against Myers. Okay, so his thing is he stares at people. And then he levels up his ability. Eventually, when he gets to level 3, he's able to one-shot people. But for right now, he just has a really low terror radius. I think Vault's faster. The terror radius is the heartbeat, by the way. Michael Myers, he's not one of the more powerful killers, but he's fun. He's a fun killer to play against and play with as his fun kill is activated. But if you actually use the second general direction. Oh. Is that guy being chased? Yeah, he is. Oh, when he activated Evil Within 3. So actually he's gonna one-shot the girl, I think. Oh no, she hid from him. I'm gonna watch him. What's he doing? I think he's circling someone right now. Oh. Dwight, what are you doing, man? Oh wow, Gen Rush! Gen Rush, you nerd! I don't mind losing the pallets because we're already so late in the game. Oh! Jump it! Yeah! Oh my god, I'm a god gamer! That was actually huge. I thought for sure I was gonna get down there. Oh, he's still after me. See the window? Just keep circling, keep circling. Okay, he lost the third Evil Within, so he can't one-shot people anymore. I'm gonna run to this gen over here because it's pretty far away. Unfortunately, we did kind of triple gen ourselves, which means all the gens are pretty close together. Make it a lot easier for him to control them. But I think we're gonna be okay because we got them done so fast. Oh, okay, he's not chasing me right now, so I can relax a little. What are they doing up there? Oh, she's looting a trash. Okay, good, we gotta help her. What's that guy doing? Is he sabotaging the pit? I'm gonna heal this guy. I think it's faster than self-heal. Oh, look at that. There's that spaceship on there. That's cool. Oh! Oops. I was going for the great instead of the good because I'm a madman. Sabotage, sabotage. That should buy us some time. Oh, I ran out of juice at just the wrong time. I didn't realize it would take that much. Man, he's really focused on that other guy. Oh, he went into the shack. He's fine. We're like little cockroaches scattering every time he gets near. This poor Michael. This poor Myers. He has no idea what's going on. Man, if only I had sabotaged that hook, but I guess it takes a decent amount of toolbox to sabotage. I didn't realize. This could be the last gem though. You kind of stumped him. I feel a little bad. But of course the game's not over yet. You could get a quad down. A quad down with his ability. Alright, is he just gonna be patrolling her? Oh no, they got her down already. The exit gate's right there. I think we're gonna make it, boys. Oh no. It's a little darker on the recording. That's interesting. Is she free? I'm not trying to BM. I'm sticking around here to see, make sure everyone gets out. Like, she's injured right now, and that's what I'm worried about. Okay, I'm out. I'm not sticking around. If the fourth person doesn't make it, then they don't make it. I tried. Got away with my toolbox. Yeah! Challenge complete. GG. We got a pip. I think I will do one more game, and then I'm gonna call it for the stream today. Because I've been playing for a while. Distortion. You don't see that a lot. Alert. Really? Oh, wait, the fourth person's still in there. Oh no, they got away. Okay. Alert. That's an interesting one. Play with your food, barbecue and chili. Everyone runs barbecue and chili. Except me, because I don't have it. Interesting. Alright, yeah, one more game, and then we're going to call it. Been live for 2 hours now. Let's go select the challenge. I don't want to select this until I get all of these done, but what happens if I do? Oh, okay, we just move on to the next. Okay. Let's check my rift. Interesting. Yeah, deep blue death. Alright, hold on. Sorry about that, just got a spam call. Alright, yep. I think, oh, I gotta select a new class. Whoops. My bad. Let's see. Earn 8 emblems of gold, a survivor. I'll do one more survivor game, because it's a lot more casual to me. Because as a killer, you're like running around, trying to do everything. As a survivor, you know, there's 4 of you. If you make a mistake, it's not the end of the world. Except, like, that one time as nurse. That was kind of the end of the world. Let's go on medkit for this one. That's 16 charges. Let's go surgical stitch on. Sure, Shroud of Unity. Then this will be the last one for the night. I'm thinking. Because we've been playing for a little over 2 hours. Let's see. Yeah, a little over 2 hours. Let's check my Twitch. See if we got any viewers. No, but that's fine, again. Okay. Ready up? We got a bloody Claudette. You only get the bloody skin from prestiging. So it tells you something about the survivor. I think the bloody skin is the one you get from prestiging. You also notice all my graphic qualities are set to low. It makes it so there's less grass, so it's easier to see the killer. It's a pretty advanced strat. I don't blame you for not knowing about it. It's pretty fantastic. Next time I stream, it will probably be later in the day. It'll make it easier for people to watch, because they're not going to be in school or work or whatever. I just did it right now because it was easier for me, but I gotta think of the people. I gotta think of what they're doing. Alright, so we got a person getting extra blood points, that's all. Ah, sorry, that's my bones cracking. I don't know if you heard that. Yeah, I think next time, maybe I'll stream tomorrow at like 3 or 4. That might be better. It just depends on how the day is looking. Because most people are better in the afternoon, more able to watch in the afternoon. That's why Hedgehog streams then, I believe. Alright, so I'm guessing the killer is going to be the doctor. I'm gonna go with the doctor. That's my guess. Yeah, I'm feeling the doctor. He's got that laugh, you know. He really likes to laugh at you. Sorry, that's just my ice clinking around in my cup. Okay. Okay, we're in. And we got an indoor map again. Who did I start with? I thought I was guaranteed to start with someone. Indoor maps, like always, can be difficult, but this one's a decent one for survivors. Is that the doctor? I don't know who that was. I hear them breaking pallets down there. I think they're downstairs, so we're safe to work on this generator. I don't know who that is. I can't tell from just the hitting noise. I mean, I know it's not the Huntress. And it's not Freddy, because then we would have the little timer. It could even be like the pig. Could be anyone, really. Oh, spine kill. And they're right over there, I guess. They're right over there. Oh, they got down. Oh yeah, they're right there. I thought I heard someone nearby. She's got a flashlight, so that's a bit of defense, but not much. Alright, I'm gonna go for the down person. It's a bit risky, but they're just... The poor person's just crawling around down there. Uh-oh. Ooh, but the killer is nearby. Yeah. Here's a dumb thing to do, go in for him. Can I finally get a glimpse? It's the Wraith! I don't think he saw me. What are they doing? Alright, I'm going to work on this again. Never mind, it's done. What are they doing over there? Whatever, I'm going to work on the gens. You mad ladies. No idea what they're doing. Oh, but they're just downed right there. Oh my god, I can only get them up so many times. Oh, she had decisive strike. Okay. Okay, that's big. That decisive strike was big. Uh-oh. Nope, I'm out. Oh, he missed. That's big. I mean, come on. I can only get you up so many times, you know? Oh, there's no generators over here. Okay. Why are we all just clustered together at all times? Someone's got to be working on a gen right now. I got one gen done. Oh, it sucks having to find generators in this map. Okay. I'm not leaving. I'm working on this gen to the end. Okay. He should be safe over here, because he's pretty concentrated over there. Hopefully somebody else will be able to handle that girl getting down. Somebody's got to be working on gens right now. I'm gonna say it. Oh, really? Is he coming to me? Oh, he saw me. Oh, he didn't see me! No way! He actually did. I thought for sure he saw the animation we did again. What, he's coming back? Okay. Oh, you can't climb that. I'm a fool. Okay, he's going invisible again. Oh man, he's right here, huh? Oh, he didn't see me. Okay, I'm heading back down. I'm heading back down. I gotta go back to that gen. I don't know how he knew I was working on it. Maybe he's got a perk. He must have a perk. Unless he went way out of his way to go check this generator. I thought it'd be safe because it was like 20 miles away from where he was hanging out. Like I said, this generator is really loud. The generators are really loud nowadays. There's not much I can do about it. People have compared it to like horse whinnies, which I thought was pretty on point. And we are done. I don't know if he's coming this way or not. It looks like he's chasing someone else. There's a gen right there if I can get up there. The stairs are always so confusing. He's chasing someone else. Oh, I screwed it up. I screwed it up. Or did I? I meant to do that. Maybe not the smartest thing I've ever done, but... Uh-oh. Yeah, that was pretty dumb. Not gonna lie. It was pretty dumb. I thought, you know, maybe he'd buy it. Claudette, he definitely saw you. He did not see her. I am losing my mind right now. Okay, I gotta move. This is not a good place to be hiding. Ah! Jesus Christ, that scared me. I thought I got away. Okay, crawl away. Make him regret being born. Oh, the blood trail is super easy to follow, though. Because we don't got no grass. She's got a med kit, though. And it's Claudette. She's got healing perks. And here's heartbeat. His spine chill isn't activated. My healing kit is out of charge. I don't know why but maybe she doesn't want to use hers on me? Though you can do it without If you press M1, you'll heal without the kit. Okay. I gave it to her as payment. Oh no, she was in a locker. There's 3 people working on this. It should go quick. If Claudette doesn't blow it up. Oh my god, guys, please. I'm begging you. Yeah, see, I didn't blow up. It must be right beneath us. Okay, I think we're doing alright. Oh, he's right over there. Alright, I'm going for the unhook. Hey, he's over there. Okay, we gotta move. Oh, but all the gens are down here. Okay. That was to lead him off. That was to distract him. I guess she would prefer to work on this. I'm sorry! I mean, he's right over there. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna get this last gen done, and then it'll be easy. Okay, he downed her. Man, that was her 3rd hook. Uh-oh. Oh no, he read me! He read me like a book! Oh, and the pallet's been destroyed over here. The exit gates are open. I have no way to heal myself. I don't have adrenaline. My medkit is empty. Let me up! Okay. She's blocking my path. This is a terrible place to be healing, but let's just get it out of the way. Okay, come on. Come on. Execute. It's right there. It's right there. I can see it. I can smell it. I can taste it. Oh, he's here, though. Yeah, he's after me. Get stunned, nerd. Come on, down here. Circle around. Back up. Okay. Okay, that was big. That was big. I don't remember where the executor was. Because I had to lead him on that loosey-goosey chase. So I guess we're going the long way around. Oh god, where is it? Okay, here's one. Okay. Hopefully I'm able to open this in time. With spine kill, maybe, because it will give me a boost when he's looking at me. Come on, come on! Oh, Jesus. Come on! Ah! Did he have no ed? He had no ed. How unfun. Wiggle! Come on, maybe I can wiggle out of this. I wiggle my way out of all my other problems. No, the hook's right here. Wow, he's real mad. Well, that sucked. If I had managed to find the other exit gate, I would have made it. Sucks. Yeah, we got 3 iridescents. So. Alright, well, lost my medkit. But we leveled up! So we got some more of these iridescent shards. That's pretty good. Let's see what is in the Shrine of Secrets. Then we're going to call it for a night. We're going to call it a day, I suppose. Oh, excuse me. I had a sausage earlier. Let's see. Gearhead, up the ante, red herring. I already got Hex Devour Hope. So I think that's going to call it for night. That's going to call it for today. Thank you everyone who came in and watched. And I will see you next time. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow at a later time in the afternoon. Alright. Bye-bye.